Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. My name is Andrea Chamblee. I'm a resident of Howard County in Legislative District 9A, and I'm here tonight to express my support for three bills, 3, 13, and 14. Senator Lamb, thank you for introducing legislation that will require Howard County Board of Education to publish a model policy concerning the inclusion and use of liquidated damages provisions in procurement contracts. I have 3 decades of mediating legal disputes between parties. I can attest to the fact that defaults are frequent and the causes are varied. Often parties misunderstand the impact of their actions, whether it's due to innocent mistakes, vague interpretations, or downright intentional failures. Damages can grow out of control and become yet another difficult issue to understand and resolve. Liquidated damages are a standard legal tool used to help parties understand the importance of performing under the contract they are agreeing to and to understand the costs associated with failing to comply with the terms of the agreement. This provision will decrease the likelihood that our school system will have to initiate expensive litigation when seeking damages, and to an extent, it would also incentivize complete contract fulfillment. Howard County students and their families deserve a school system that proactively protects their interest, and this bill will go a long way to doing just that. I also want to commend your creative problem solving with regard to the work group proposed in Bill 1424. Deferred maintenance has become a cancer on our school system that we all hear about, and they'll get worse before it gets better. We must explore all potential funding options if we even hope to stave off current and future building maintenance and crowding issues that are making many of our schools unsuitable environments for learning. As a child growing up in Howard County, I attended 3 different middle schools, and I was assigned to 2 different high schools because of redistricting. That cannot continue to be the solution to our overcrowded buildings, and neither is the use of portables. A work group that explores fiscal and operational viability of public-private partnerships may help identify innovative ways to support all of our schools. And Delegate Atterbury, thank you for your willingness to explore additional school funding solutions. The house I grew up in is now under a Route 32 interchange, and the small boat business that my father ran that was just beginning to show a profit ended because of that construction. I know from the experience of my friends, my neighbors, and schoolmates that construction can include many hidden costs that are spread throughout a community. Because commercial construction is more dense than residential, it can also be harder on some residents more than others. The additional burden on our infrastructure is often not seen until it's too late. Schools and roads especially bear these burdens, which are then transferred to our children and our families. Making sure we recover these costs up front in an excise tax on construction makes these costs fair, more transparent for all parties, and makes the needed funds eligible to make those burdens more worthwhile. Thank you for the opportunity to speak tonight. I'm happy to answer any questions.
Any questions from delegation members?
Just a quick one.
Delegate Watson.
I believe you went to Atholton, is that correct?
I was assigned to Atholton in my senior year, and I wrote the Board of Education a letter asking if I could stay at Glenelg High School, and they said yes.
But your
my
sister went to
and
Atholton.
brothers went to Atholton,
Right.
yes.
Right.
But I had gone to one elementary school, then a different 6th grade, a different 7th grade, a different 8th grade, a different 9th grade. And
what were those middle schools? Just out of curiosity, quickly.
I went to Waterloo Middle, Hammond Middle, and Clarksville Middle. And it really makes such a difference in the communities and the neighbors and the relationships to children. I mean, I was lucky that everybody in Howard County is so nice. But but it's really hard for the family, especially if you're on, this was before Title IX. So if you're on a sports team and you have to keep changing your sports team. My sister was a performer and a singer. She had to change choirs, and my brothers played baseball and football. The Chamblees are slow athletes. They were the centers for football and the catchers for baseball. But having to change teams all the time is difficult. Thank you.
Thank you.